We all wait for the last moment to do anything. In fact, I, for the most of my life, have been a serial procrastinator. I would do anything or everything at the last moment because we like pressure. But this thing, in the long run, ruins our mental ability because procrastination brings anxiety and overthinking along with it. In the first step, if we talk about, it deals with fear. Whenever we know that we got to do something and it is important to do, our fears start building and it feels difficult to start. We start thinking all of the sudden that what if I fail in this? This way, the pressure and fear builds up and it leads to the second step, that is avoidance. We avoid doing that thing. And when you avoid doing your work at that time, you get the instant pleasure. But when later you realize that you have wasted your time and now you're left with less time to do that same work, again you come back to that fear state. And this cycle continues until that deadline comes and you do that thing because this time you had to confront that fear. If you look the work as a whole, it would sound scary, it would look scary, but if you break it into small chunks, you'll find it stupidly simple that you'll feel that I'll be fool if I won't do anything. Or it would look fool of you to not start doing your work then also. Break it into chunks and then do it so that you don't feel the pressure of managing the whole task at once. One more thing you can do is, you know that the fear is there. You can use that fear to shock your system, create artificial deadlines. Say it to yourself as many times as you can, and sooner your brain would start believing it. The same way you say to yourself that I am not good enough, and you start believing it, and you don't do that work. That same way. One more thing you can do is starting the work at the right time you get to know about it, at the exact time you get to know about it, because then your brain would want to complete it because your brain has that chill.